All right, Chris Presnell here with MMA Ecosystem, and I am joined by none other than Li Kaiwen and his manager Leo. And man, it's great to meet you at last. Do you prefer to go by Kaiwen, or do you not a problem to go by your full name?
Actually, I got you can call me Kaiwen or Kai, Yeah.
Very cool. So it looks like you were out at the Shanghai PI. How early did you arrive in Shanghai?
Uh, I come back to the Shanghai PI probably almost 2 weeks. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and I saw that you were out training in Sacramento at Team Alpha Male with Song Yadong, Sumu Darji. Um, is that right? Did you enjoy living out in California?
Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Enjoy that.
Nice. Was that your first time out to California, or have you been out there to train
No,
before?
I was been there a lot of times. Start from the 2017.
Ah, nice. Very cool. And what do you like? What's it like to train at Team Alpha Male and like the training culture there? And what do you think it's added to your fighting game?
I think training in this California, there's the lifestyle is more simple. And then make me more focus on myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Also, I very like their style, the punch and the grab, the all over put it together. You know, make me it's more like the mixed martial art. It's not like before just only striking, but now okay, it's 2.0. You know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I know a lot of Chinese fighters are will travel to train, but they're still connected to a gym, local gym in China. Are you still connected to some local gym in China outside of the Shanghai PI?
Mm, Cause it's I don't know how you say, but I thought I didn't have the home team, but this year's no, I was training in my boy's his gym. He also like the mixed martial art gym. Yeah, it's not that far with for the Shanghai. The name is the Hao Shen. You know, yeah, Hao Shen MMA, something like that.
Oh yeah, is that in Jiangsu?
Yeah, yeah, Jiangsu. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was just curious about that, and I know that you've been at the Shanghai PI for a long time, and after last season of Road to UFC, you were released from the PI. You win two fights. You go through the combine again, and now you're back in the Shanghai PI. So, uh, what changed for you in terms of your perspective or your attitude now that you're back in the PI?
That was a lot different with the last season. So I think it's the season three, right? I was, I think everything is ready, but my mental is not that ready. Sometimes I think, okay, everything is enough. I don't need to training harder, you know. But it's kind of like before it's a child, but this time no more be the child, no animal, no more, you know. So this time I'll be the man. I know what I wanted to be, what I want. If I want, I will get it. That's it. I will put it myself 100%. That's it. Also the last the 2023, I lost that. Also the me I was missed the opportunity to some the country with the UFC. I was so sad. Also make me growing up, you know. I'm going down and then I got the hope and keep it going. Yeah. By the way, that was so hard, but I'm so happy by myself. I did it. Also, I would doing better and better. Yeah, that's no cap.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people in your position, when you face that kind of difficult loss, will just um, continue to a dark place. maybe they take up a lot of drinking, maybe they just go to a really dark place mentally, and they don't ever come back from that. So how did you why are you not in that dark place, and how did you motivate yourself to come back to a good place? So just talk about that journey a little bit more.
Be honest, I was all when I lose the fight, I also drinking every day. You know what I mean? Because I'm sad. I don't know what's the next. What you gonna do? I don't know. I can't figure it out. And then probably a month later, I think, bro, that's what I want. I don't want to do that shit. You know what I mean? Because my goal is not like that. Just fucking be the drinker, be the party. No, hell no. And then I will meditate when I wake up. I will meditate. Meditate. When I wake up, I will meditate 20 minutes, and then I will thinking about myself, and then make my brains calm down, and then more focus on myself, and then you know that shit is the black power, right? So a lot of people they can't fighting with the black power. Usually you in the down. So I was learning the Bruce Lee and then reading the books. I talk to myself a lot of time, and then I control the emotion, and I try to control the emotion and the black power. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Wow. No, that's an incredible journey, and probably like really inspiring for people that find themselves in a similar place. And so it sounds like for you there was a lot of meditation, calming your mind, self-awareness, and then bringing yourself back to your goals and like back to who you know you are. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. If you want, nobody can stop you. Just only yourself can stop you. That's it. No any the reasons. Just fucking do it. If you want it, just do it. You talk a lot, not do it. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. No, and I think, you know, when I looked at your record, you've already had such a long journey in MMA. You fought a lot of the best fighters in Asia. I mean, when you comparing yourself to other fighters in road to UFC, like you're probably the most experienced. You fought for one championship for a long time. You fought multiple seasons in road to UFC. And so when you think about like the best is yet to come. Like when you think about the next couple years, where you want to go, where do you see yourself in a couple years?
Yeah, because I think I was more tough than a lot of fighters. Because they only know what's the fight, but they never knows what's the war. You know what I mean? A lot of people there's news. The 601, six, or 7-2. That's the new. Bro, I was training this this for almost 20 years. So I think now it's 29, 30 is the best year, best age for the MMA fighter. You know. So I know that's great age, but I will still calm, still be patient. Because I know time, my time is gonna be coming. Yeah, everything's on the way. I have to be patient and then do my best. That's it.
Yeah. No, and it's so interesting watching back through some of your road to UFC fights because some of them, like the fight with Liu Kai, um, seemed like the classic Kaiwen, you know, big knockout, very aggressive. Then there were other fights where it seemed like the fight was a little bit slower. And so, was there and then I want to look at the last fight where you fought Seo Dong Hun. You looked, you know, the most patient, but also very sharp. You looked very comfortable in the cage. Do you think that that is a product of just your improved mental state?
Yeah, of course. Just like Bruce Lee, be water, my friend. The water can be fast, also can be flow. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can choose whatever I want. but I still sharp. Yeah, be careful. My every opponent. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you happy with that performance against Xiao Donghyun?
It's not a lot because I think I was too patient. You know. Yeah. I can do more better. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you ended the fight with an incredible combination. It seemed like you got back to the classic style that you have. You were able to find the finish in the second round. Um, Now, I want to change topic a little bit because I, I'm sure you get the questions a lot, but I would love to ask about all the tattoos that you have on your body. Now, it's not common for Chinese fighters to fully commit to the tattoos like you have. And even a lot of Chinese fighters have to put tape over the body, or I've seen sometimes you have to wear like long sleeves to cover the tattoos on TV. Uh, why did you want to fully commit to that kind of lifestyle?
First of all, I think everybody they should be themselves. You know what I mean? They don't care anybody to see something. They are not your parent. They are not your dad, not your mom. They don't give a fuck about you. So you have to care about you yourself. Don't. Also, I'm the MMA fighter. I have to make more people to remember me and know me. For example, they never see some Asian guys whole body tattoo and then they can talk a shit. That's make people remember. Even they watching my fight just 10 seconds or 1 second, oh, they remember. Oh shit. I was watching some fight, the motherfuckers, the yellow hair and the whole body tattoo. I like that guy. You know what I mean? That's the member. They're very important. Yeah. Also, just like that's my that's my life. I can choose whatever I want. So I don't give a shit. Anybody see something. If it's just get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
One hundred
Any
percent focused on myself. Yeah. Also on my mind.
Yeah, totally. Is there a particular tattoo that you're most proud of? I know that can maybe sometimes change over time, but this season of life, is there one in particular that you're most proud of?
The most loved one is that one. That was me, my dad, my mom. You see,
Yeah.
mm.
Why did you choose to get a tattoo of yourself at that age rather than an adult?
因为他们年轻了，因为他们离婚了，这个童年是最美好的吧，那
Yeah,
是唯一让人
because
给人家福。
so this the only picture, only photo with my whole family, my parents and me, and I think childhood is the most beautiful age, and there's a lot of good memories because then my parents they divorced,
Mm,
so I want to put the good memory of my whole family on my body. Yeah.
mm.
Yeah, the world before also is a different life. Different life. That means like I go to school, learning the wrestling. You know, going to the sport this way. Yeah, that's totally different.
Yeah. No, you would I live in Portland and you would totally fit in, uh, be totally comfortable. Nobody would judge you on the streets here. So if you ever come out, then I'm sure you'll feel very comfortable. Do you have any future plans? I know there's not a whole lot of space left, but do you have any future tattoos in mind that you want to do?
Actually, I don't know yet, cause yeah, probably now it's 30 years old almost. So yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Are you the kind of person that thinks about it for a long time and sort of designs it in your mind, or do you just like get the idea one day and then you're getting the tattoo the next day?
我是有计划的一个冲动型的，我是有计划的冲动者，
有计划的冲动型啊。
冲动者。对。
I'm regarding tattoo, I'm pretty emotional. Yeah, I just make decision emotion, but I also like plan, so I kind of like balance both.
Yeah, yeah. For example, when I was young, and then I'm very interested in the tattoo, and then I will Google something. What's the tattoo? What's the tattoo style? I will understand what it is. And then watching or searching 2 years ago, 2 years, almost 2 or 3, and then I will put the tattoo on my body.
Wow.
Even I like it, but I will understand what it is. I'll figure it out.
No, that makes sense. Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about the fight next week at the Shanghai Indoor Stadium against Keiichiro Nakamura. Uh, when I watched the fight immediately after you won against Seo Jong Hyun, it seemed like you already knew that you were going to be fighting Nakamura and you seemed really excited about that. Does that kind of like China, Japan, cross country rivalry, does that really excite you or is it just another opponent?
So
你跟他说你所想的东西都有。
yeah, everything you just mentioned is in him. Yeah.
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 That's
Nice.
what I'm saying. I say the fucking Japanese guy waiting for me. Your daddy's coming for you.
No, yeah, and you just mentioned that like some of the other fighters on Road to UFC, they just have like 6, 7 fights. Nakamura is one of those guys that he's younger in the sport. Do you see him as on your level, or do you see him as sort of like you've already lived decades more than this guy? Or yeah, how are you approaching this fight?
I think we are both from the Asian. We are the Asian power. Yeah, he's young. He got good feature, but now, cause I'm here. The fucking OG is right there. So he have to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Probably 2 or 3 years. Okay, boy, that's your time. But no, now you better go to the outside. You better go to the outside, start touch some grass, or go to your fucking house, the restaurant, make some sushi for me. That's it.
Yeah. Do you see how do you see the fight going? Do you see it ending early or going the full distance?
Yeah, for sure. Probably the first round or second round. Who knows? I will beat him the shit out of there. You know. Yeah. I would like to know what's the fucking real UFC featherweight fighters, the level. They're the fucking only the real to UFC the level. Oh, sorry about that. I will show you what's the real UFC level. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for the fight. I feel like as soon as the fight was made, a lot of the fans were just like, "Oh man, this could not have been scripted better to have the Japanese knockout guy fighting against Li Kaiwen in the semifinals." So personally, I'm really excited about it. Do you have any kind of prediction of who you will fight in the finals?
I think it's the Australia guy. I
Oh
forgot his
yeah,
name. Yeah.
nice.
But I don't care. I don't care. Give me something, I'll just take it. Yeah, give me anything, I'll just take it. You know what I mean? I'm not that picky. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the fight next week at the Shanghai Indoor Stadium. That's on UFC Fight Pass here in the United States, early in the morning, but prime time in China. Li Kaiwen, any last messages for the fans who are going to be watching you next week?
Mm, everybody, don't forget to watch my fight. I will choose something. The most violent, savage, the aging fighters. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. Li Kaiwen fighting against Keiichiro Nakamura in the featherweight semifinals, live from Shanghai Indoor Stadium. Kaiwen, thanks so much, my man. Best of luck to
Thank
you
you.
next week.
Yes, sir.